All right, you're up.
Yeah. Hold on. Putting a punch in. I don't see nothing on the TV though.
Give me a second.
All right. Taking a second.
Look who's on.
And if Kel looks a little paler, it's because we got our guest. There we go. There we go. Look at that. We're getting comments, chat overlay. There we go. All right. You're about to start this. Yeah. He hears Ruben. All right. Ready to get this show started?
I'm excited.
Yeah, welcome back to Cigar Chat. What can I say? Kelvin's not here. He got camera shot. So I got a special guest last week. And because the show was kind of crappy except on Instagram, we're going to have kind of a redo. Have you on talking cigars, drinks, and whatever else comes to mind.
You have jets.
We could do that.
Moment of silence.
Yeah, so follow Handlebars and Cigars on on YouTube at Handlebars and Cigars. You can follow me on the Cigarage page, which is streaming live today on the group page, not on regular. What? Yeah, I knew that was going to shock people. And we got Instagram going, and we've got YouTube going. So, that being said, let's get it on. I'm going to have the original Don Pepin Garcia. Let's see. And what you have?
Well, I decided to bring a knockoff I got from CI International.
Okay.
Cigars of 10 year.
Rocky Patel.
Rocky Patel.
Okay.
So, on the whole, they're not bad cigars. Now, some people like the 12, some people like the 10. I like the 10 better myself.
Okay.
But the 10 knockoff is an 8.
The 10 knockoff is an 8. I like that. Awesome. I got Samson. It just says Facebook. What? Kelly's looking a little pale. Yeah, we know that. Streaming is good today. Yes. Thank you, bro. That's Kel himself. Yeah. Handlebars and Cigars.
It's,
Oh, yeah.
Cal,
Yeah,
wherever you are
cheers.
having a good time,
Cheers. Dinner. Whatever.
I can, but they can't hear it.
start in trouble.
What you got? You got
So I can.
I got
can
Bel
buy them
Air
in.
and,
The problem is
cranberry.
that because
There you go.
delay,
It's
it's going to be really wonky.
I forgot
They
what I
have cans on the
what was
way.
I think it was 4 roses that I'm just dwindling down because I want to try some of this smoke wagon and see how that compares with what I had before. But I'm about to light it. So if you want to talk Jets, go for it. Wow.
I think we'll hold off on the Jets for a little while.
I don't know why it says Facebook user though.
But,
That's what's throwing me off.
What'd you do over the weekend? Anything special?
Well, I was going to ask, last time you asked me my top 5 cigars.
Yeah, top 5 dead or alive.
I figured I'd ask the studio audience, you,
And followers, supporters.
top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Right.
Your top 5.
My top
whatever you
5.
want.
All right. I'm in no particular order.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
My top 5 has got to be
He's not
the
on
Pharaoh,
Instagram, right?
the
He's on
Legal Line.
Instagram,
I'm not
but
talking
he's not
cigars, I'm
on
talking
his
5
Instagram.
any
You can't see the chats
genre,
from Instagram
make, model,
because he's not
happiness,
on this.
sadness.
Silverado,
Anything in the world.
Chevy.
Okay. If you're Silverado, what number is that?
What do you mean? What
Your
number?
top 5.
Oh, I
So
don't
he
know.
can request a
Hey,
join,
you said just top 5.
but it's-
Yeah.
and
Of
the
anything?
Of
will
anything.
be a little bit of
Damn.
delay, and the audio will be delayed.
Damn.
So yeah,
Well, something else got to be my wife.
Okay.
How's that?
All right. What do you say?
I want to keep the show
All
going.
right. You batting thousands of them.
Let's see. Man, top 5 of anything? Wow.
Donald Trump.
Pass.
Strike
Eh,
one.
I would go with my Cigarage.
Okay.
That brings me
Figure out a
happiness.
way to get to this. Minimize
Studio audience.
this.
Exactly. So,
Figure so they can see it.
I can't account for everybody because there's some poor movie choices being made by some of my studio audience that I know a few here today have regretted watching the first 2 minutes of.
I'll say it was a hairy experience.
It was definitely hairy.
It's a hairy situation.
You
Dang,
did.
top 5 of anything.
3 more to go.
See, I think
I'm gonna
we
go
also
with one of
did-
Aaron's top 5, the
I think I can
TX.
put the chat overlay on the screen.
So we got a
too.
car,
Okay.
got my
Yeah,
wife, we got
so-
whiskey.
Kids.
We got-
See, now it's.
Sure, some of them.
Now they show the comments on the side.
I'm not gonna name favorites either. I got one to go. I don't know, man. My vinyl collection.
Ah, good. That's a good one. All right.
How's that?
I'm gonna go with compilation for number 1 is families. In
Well,
order.
of course, yeah.
Order is, of course, is going to be my wife,
And then everybody else.
and then my dog Annie, and then my son and daughter, and my grandkids, my sisters,
So wait, yeah,
and then my parents. That's all one.
that yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
Minus the dog.
Two,
Okay.
two. I'm gonna say 1992 to 2000. Played unorganized semi
Is this
sports
the music?
softball and football in Central Park with my buddies in New York.
Okay.
That would be number 2. Number 3,
Is that
I'm gonna say
YouTube?
I think my time spent in the 80s when I was a camp counselor at Camp Olympus in New York.
No
up in
way.
the Catskills.
You were a camp counselor?
4 years.
Wow.
I was
Just
scared.
one time at band camp.
It's one time. That's 3. 4, I'm gonna say
Oh, I'm gonna have to revisit that.
I'm gonna say on a whole music with
Okay.
classic rock.
Gotcha.
And 5 is ice cream.
Wow. Any particular ice cream?
I'm a Rocky Road guy.
Okay.
So that's my 5.
Gotcha. So let's revisit this. Well, hold on. Before I get there, the chat is hard for me to read because it's flying by so fast. So thanks for everybody that's tuning in because I can't read all these. Most of them just say Facebook user. So I'll just say, okay, Facebook users. You got a comment that the Jets suck. All right, then we got What's Up Fam by Rod. Rod, thank you for joining us. Liga 9, Oliva Series B. Okay, that's Mr. Cal over there.
Raquel the
That dirty
Malaria.
biker says, good to be a Lions fan these days. I mean, after generations of suck.
Nobody knows more about suck than Jets.
Okay, feed seems good on Facebook, but the audio is not so good. All right, it's on a million miles away, and the guys in the gallery can be heard clearly. Okay, so you can hear the guys in the audience, but you can't hear us. That sucks. Dirty Biker smoking on My Father Vegas Cubanas and drinking some Bardstown single barrel 6 year. Nice. Okay, so we're working on the audio now from the producer. Tons of background conversations. Yeah, we're gonna tell them all to leave. Smoking Oliva V with some Uncle Nearest 1884. That's nice. Galaxy Designs underscore Galaxy Designs with a Z. What's going on, everybody?
Oh my God.
About to open a bottle of Old Elk. How about those Bob kittens? What? Jets suck. All right. It says Bob kittens. It says the Bob kittens. At Handlebars and Cigar, the Hayden primary chain tensioner I put in this past spring exploded in my primary and had to put OEM back in. Got it. For my chain. Okay, you're talking motorcycles. Clearly meant for Kelvin. Now, do you have a motorcycle?
My son has a Davidson 1200 in my garage right now.
Is it like a crotch rocket or?
No, street glide. It's a street.
It's a street glide.
Yeah, it's a good bike. It's I haven't learned how to drive it yet.
Isn't that what you have there, JJ? A street glide?
Yeah, just found out so you can order it.
That's what my son's leaking oil.
Leaking oil.
I said it yet?
I saw the puddle and I was like, I'm not dealing with this.
You know what I think you need to do is bring it over to the Candyland parking lot and get that leak fixed.
Oh, I bet she'll suck that leak right out of there. She'll suck it dry.
Ah,
And then I'll seize the engine up. And then-
She'll rev you back up and then over.
Oh my Lord. So, what did you do as a camp counselor? I want to hear this story.
Ah.
How old were you at the time?
I was 18, 19, 20, 21, my college years.
Okay. What did you teach these kids, if anything? Or could they not be taught?
Well, it was. My high school was Port Richmond High School on Staten Island, New York.
Okay.
The owner was two owners. One other guy, I don't know what he did, but my gym teacher was the other owner.
Okay.
So, I asked him at the end of when I graduated that summer I could work. And he's like, yeah, come on over and get your job. And we got very lucky because the bunks on this camp were pretty old bunks. And the 4 bunks that I was in were the brand new ones. So we had the best.
Oh,
ones.
nice.
Yeah. So kids, opening day, they're walking through the door and I'm saying, hey, I'm Jack. Nice to meet you, I'm Jack. And one little 9-year-old turns to me and goes, Jack, are you Mr. Meoff? All summer long, I was Mr. Meoff. Like a 9-year-old that I wanted to strangle.
Wow.
Yeah. So what did I teach that kid? I taught him how to breathe with grass around his neck.
That's so funny.
and a size 9 on his neck, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Love it. That's freaking hilarious.
But he turned out to be quite an athlete. So I cut him a slack.
Okay.
And his father was real big, so I think a chance there.
Oh, I don't doubt it, man. So I think it's time to talk about some Jets. What's going on with the Jets?
Because unfortunately, I grew up in New York.
I did too, but I'm not a Jets fan.
Are you Giants fan?
No, he's a 49er fan.
I got sense.
All right. So, as everybody knows, sports in New York is proximity, right? Generally, it's what part of the city you are in or the state you're in. So, and it follows.
So your Jets.
protocol.
Let me guess.
Jets,
Jets, Mets, and Islanders.
Okay.
That's
Yes,
what you are.
but there's a reason.
Okay.
Not the normal reason. Not the reason that my dad likes sports, so I like. He didn't care about sports. I like sports.
Okay.
But since Channel 9 comes before Channel 11, Channel 11 were the Yankees. I turned to Channel 9 first. I was a Mets fan.
Okay.
Since the Jets were the 1 o'clock game, I watched the Jets. I became a Jets fan. If the Giants played 1 o'clock, I'd have been a Giants fan.
That's a good reason.
That's
My reason for being a Met fan is I
You
could
live
walk
in Queens.
and I could walk to the stadium.
yeah.
And most of the time, we would just, whether it was a weekend game or a late night game, we would just bike it over there, go onto the 7 train, and watch before they made it City Field when it was originally Shea Stadium.
You mean before the second inning when the game was over?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'd get there and you could watch from the platform of the 7 train.
What years were you? Were they
Oh,
the good
that
years?
was 86.
Oh,
when,
okay.
And you were amazing.
when they were the amazing Mets.
That 1 year.
Mr. Met.
I don't know.
Why was he
69
called?
years.
Why were they calling a baseball Mr. Met?
I don't know.
I still don't get that.
Why are they called the Mets?
Metropolitans. New York
There you
Metropolitans.
go.
That's their name.
I was actually the guy from Queens, but we don't know much.
Oh, Corey's on? All right, Corey.
But see, the Jets are in a transition. They're learning. They wanted to have a better season with a seasoned veteran taking the calls, but they played their butt off against the Chiefs. They played well.
What was the score though?
23-20.
Oh wow, not
And
bad.
it was that close. They literally had a better last possession, it could have been a different game.
Okay.
But they forced a lot of errors on the Chiefs side, and it wasn't that the Chiefs laid down. I don't think they expected the defense that the Jets has. The offense, gave them 20 points. So
Right.
It's better than most shitty teams. So
There you go.
that's my.
And
that's
there
my
you have
judgment
it.
today.
So I also want to talk about next week's show. I know it's kind of early, but I want to get it in while people are on. We're going to talk about the NBA GOATs. And Mr. Producer, could you hand me the chain that's right on that chair? So the winner, when it goes up against Kel and Kel Jr., is going to get awarded the GOAT.
So that's going to be
Next week,
Michael Jordan versus
LeBron.
LeBron. The
So,
best of each
well,
individuals.
who's better? Who's the all-time GOAT? So, Calvin and the rest of the people who have sense are saying Michael Jordan.
Okay.
And his son and his posse are saying it's LeBron. And I know A.A. Ron's going to chime in. When was the last time somebody got held up for the LeBrons? Says that every time.
I got another question. When, and I think it was Brady, but was that when GOAT went from being you just blew a game, you were the GOAT, to the greatest of all? Now it's called the greatest of all time. You remember that? When
Yeah.
the GOAT used to be
The
the
GOAT
guy
used to be the GOAT goes back to the Cubs when that fan, they used
against
to
the
bring
Mets.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
That was the
cat-
curse of the GOAT.
Right.
First of the GOAT.
Right.
The
And then the GOAT became you just
So
on
it's
the
an
track.
argument for greatest of all
so
time.
so
But-
GOAT actually got coined, and I think he even tried to copyright it, but that's when LL Cool J came out with his album GOAT, the greatest of all time, and that's when it first started coming part of just lexicon, everyday lexicon.
Wow.
Yeah. So thank you, LL Cool J.
And that was back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it wasn't really used until then. So
That's it.
I just recently found that out. I don't know.
See, but we don't have white hand to check it. We lost our fact check.
We only had a device out there that we
Yeah,
could
we could
research instantly information.
Did you ever see that video that somebody made with, like, they had their grandma checking out that mini Google? And she's like, old school Italian. Hey, Google. Hey, Google.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I lost my mind on that one. That was hilarious. Let's see. I'll be back in a little later, fellas. All right. We'll see you in a little bit, Kel. We're not gonna be on like 8 hours, so don't worry about it. Woke up on the green side of the grass and the family is good. Can't complain. Nice.
So Jack, about your Jacks.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers goes down first game of the season.
Fourth play of the season.
Fourth play. Seemed like the first play, but
Well, it was theoretically. He was running for his life. First 3 plays.
so then you bring in, because you have no choice, the number 1 draft pick you got drafted. What? Who was he? Second pick in that round?
Second pick, yeah.
First round.
Because I think Trevor Lawrence went first, right?
Yeah. So you get this guy Zach in here, and he looks like he doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
What he looks like is a deer in headlights,
No,
even
no,
when
no.
he's not on the field.
No, Danny Dimes looks like a deer.
Oh, Lord.
They don't have enough time to this is what the mistake that New York teams do is they take their draft pick and they throw him into the mix because he did so well in college, playing against kids 20, 19, 18,
Right.
and now he's up against
And not pros.
guys not only that are 23, 24, 28, 30 that are fast. The game is fast. And they throw these guys into the mix. And then you're going to have people say, oh, well, the guy sucks. He was a bust. Was he a bust or was he not cultivated?
Yes, exactly. He wasn't in long enough.
Are the New York Jets the bust? Are they at fault and not cultivating their quarterback?
Yes.
So that's what you have to do. But I want to talk about your Coco experience.
Oh, yeah. So my weekend, I took the family to see Coco over at Valentine Amphitheater. And they actually played the movie. They took out all the music from it, but they had a Mexican orchestra playing all the music during the movie.
Simultaneous to where they're
During-
with the words.
Through the movie, yeah. Throughout the entire movie, they had a slight intermission where I decided, let's go to the food truck. And that was another experience. They had 5 food trucks there. There was a coffee truck, a Caribbean fusion one. They had obviously a taco one, a ice cream one. I forget what the 5th one was.
What was the one that went out of food?
That was a taco truck. Now, they only had maybe 8 items, right? So you have 8 items on the left side, and then you can pick out your protein on the right side. So on the right side, they ran out of all the proteins except woman would. As I'm online for a good half hour before I even get there,
Salivated.
yeah, I keep seeing this woman take out this board and she scribbles off and she rewrites it, and the list just became longer and longer. And I had like maybe 20, 30 people behind me. By the time I get to the front, I look back, there's nobody behind me because the list had grown so long that there was no choice. I even said to them, I was like, what am I getting? Just rice and beans at this point?
So there's a whole lot of people eating ice cream.
Yeah, there was a whole lot of people online for ice cream.
Right, number 5. Good.
Yeah, you're number 5 pick. I don't know if they had Rocky Road.
That's a shame. You know what? Baskin Robbins, which is known for Rocky Road,
Mm-hmm.
over by us over here in
Yeah.
they stopped making or stopped putting out Rocky Road. I stopped going.
Was there a reason behind that?
They said they just can't get it anymore. They're not supplying Rocky Road at that store, that location.
Oh, that location. Yeah. It's not like Baskin Robbins.
No.
Oh, okay. See, I misunderstood that. I thought you meant like Baskin Robbins just ixnayed on the.
No,
Not
I
at
don't
30
think that's
flavors,
true.
not 30. I wonder if they're gonna make a Rocky Road donut.
So Jack, speaking of rock, what's your favorite ice cream?
You just said Rocky Road. Pay attention.
Brand. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Thank
brand.
you.
Oh yeah, be more specific.
I'm sorry.
Be more specific.
Well, you know, I grew up in New York. Haagen-Dazs was a big thing.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
They didn't have Rocky Road back then.
Not Haagen-Dazs number. No, that's a Baskin Robbins.
Baskin Robbins or Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
They
Does
got
Ben
famous,
and Jerry's have Rocky Road or a version of Rocky Road?
they got famous for whatever it was, something like that.
That's
Yeah.
right. I think they have a Rocky Road.
It is a Rocky Road. Well, I like Ben and Jerry's too, but I'm a fish food guy. You know, the chocolate fish that's in there with the little marshmallow. I love that. Love that.
Chocolate.
I'll eat the whole pint and then I'll regret it.
You know, I think it's Breyers that just made a dulce de leche ice
Really?
cream. It is so good, so good, so good.
Now down here, it's called Dryers, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
Do they have a Dryers ice cream?
Mhm.
Dryers on the West Coast, I think.
Oh, that's right.
Was
When
that
I-
West-
that- no, you're right. Los
And
Angeles.
I
the
forgot it
Dryers.
was Dryers.
Right.
Yeah. That freaked me out when I was out in LA. Same kind of flip of the letters.
Right.
Big funky letters, but they called it Dryers
Instead of Breyers.
But it was another. They had Dryers also, though. They didn't sell it out there. They sold Dryers.
So you can get like regular brand names, and then you get the Harris Teeter brand.
Well, you can.
Same thing. Dryers.
But I'm a big Snickers ice cream guy.
Really?
I love
Snickers ice cream. I used to like the Klondike.
Love the Klondike.
Oh, the Klondike bars.
You remember the what was the name? The Chipwich.
Yes.
The Chipwich.
Oh,
was the bomb.
the chip, which was this?
Oh, yeah. Do you remember the Super Bowl, the bomb ice cream pops? Red, white, and blue?
Yes, the red, white, and blue. Yeah.
The bomb pops.
Oh my God. See, now we can talk about ice cream. Let's talk about. Listen, the craziest one. You know how they have like these ice cream trucks that come around the neighborhoods.
Yep.
They have them at events.
Yep.
And in the picture, it shows like I'm already dying. They show like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
But when you get it, it's like, what the hell is that? Or Dora or any of these Nickelodeon
It's not
characters.
nearly as
It's
ornate.
nowhere near, man. It's like SpongeBob's missing an eye, or his eyes are in his trousers. It's like, what happened to this ice cream, man?
But do you remember as a kid the Good Humor trucks?
Yes. Oh my
The
God.
Good Humor trucks, and then if you got the stick that said Good Humor on it, you got a free ice cream. That was, and you heard that sound.
Mhm.
Kids go crazy with the Good Humor truck. Yeah,
The ice cream was so good.
Mr. Softy was great. You
Yep.
got sprinkles, you got
Yeah.
colored chocolate.
Man,
Double
soft-
cone, double cone.
Oh, and they dip it for you.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
Remember that they had like a vat, and they would just take your whole
Yep.
ice cream, shove it in there, go pop, and then you have all the sprinkles and ice cream all over your hands.
and if you did the chocolate dip, you didn't have the ice cream drip as much.
Okay.
But if it was over 80 degrees,
Oh yeah.
it was down
Airs-
your, you were
yeah,
licking
yeah,
your arm.
arms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that,
The good old days,
wow, you went
man.
home sticky.
Hells yeah.
Wasn't a good sticky, but
Mm.
It was good enough.
I mean, yeah, of course. See, I remember that growing up in Queens, man. Mr. Softy truck. Oh, damn right.
You must remember in Queens, not Ralph's Ices. They had another ice.
Oh, yeah.
Ice place. What
Yeah.
was it called?
Ices, that was
It's still there.
it's the Italian Ices.
Yeah. But
Yeah, it was
the
like
guy's
the little
name-
Italy area. Damn, I forgot the name of that.
Yeah, it comes in tubs.
Yeah.
Oh man, those are.
Like, dude, I remember, and they had the bocce ball outside in the little park.
Oh, behind it.
No. There was like
across
a
the
corner.
street?
There was like a corner
Yeah, that's
section,
right.
and the icy was on this side, right before you hit Flushing Meadows Park. Right before there, they had like this little park, and when I say little, I mean little, bro. It's like the square footage of a house. You know what I mean? But they had 2 sets of bocce balls, and always you see these old Italian dudes playing bocce ball all the time, man. Oh my God, yes, I remember the ices.
So-
Don't remember the name.
Mark DeFano, who's running for commissioner in Matthews,
Uh-huh.
bought a house right across the street from the Matthews fire station.
Okay.
He put a 6-lane bocce court in his backyard.
Did he really?
He did.
Is it open to the public?
No.
Damn it.
He just has little parties. But I want to give a shout out, and I'll call my friend Nick D'Amato, who grew up in Queens, played softball with us in New York, and he took us to that Ices place. And anytime we had poker at his house, he'd have tubs of ices there. It was
Well, cheers to Nick.
cheers to Nick.
All right. To ices. You got it.
Mm. Ices.
Damn.
So I went over here to the Cigarage Saturday night with the intention of holding my own,
I forgot about this.
and we played a little tournament-esque hold'em.
Yes.
And I forget the gentleman's name who I sat next to me, who won it all.
Oh, that was Mike. He's down the street.
Okay, so Mike sitting next to me, very quiet, laid back. In fact, he was at the point where he was almost,
No, he bought back in.
hang on, he got a little nervous. And then he started losing, he brought back in. And then he's little by little, he's taking a hand, and I'm taking hands, and I got big hand. And then I said, that's it. I got a budding full house,
Uh-huh.
and I bought cards, and I'm getting the card. And I didn't pull the last card, and he pulled the full, and he took my money.
Yeah. Who was?
And he took your money.
Well, hold on. He took my money too. The 2 winning pots during that night was A.A. Ron and Trevor across the street. Remember they had like the biggest pots?
They did for a while.
For a while.
Yeah.
For quite some
Yeah.
time.
And then Mike was crying the whole time. He lost on the flush to Aaron.
Yes.
Aaron's the whole time going, yeah.
And then I didn't get any cards after that.
Oh yeah, that was bad. I felt
Just kind of just. I'm not like a.
Paul was here that night.
Paul
was on the other side. Of you.
Other side, right?
Yeah. So it was Paul and A.A. Ron that had the most.
I'm not a bluffer, so if I don't get cards, I don't play.
Well, you want to know the truth? There wasn't a whole lot of bluffing in
There
that
wasn't.
game because everybody thought they had a good hand.
Yeah.
So if you bluffed, everybody was in. So
I mean, how many splits did we have that night
Oh, a
too?
lot,
Right?
a
There
lot.
was a lot.
Yeah.
Because
Now,
everybody was just like, damn it, we both had the same cards.
I do want to apologize for throwing Jack off with my. With my
what did you call it?
For throwing Jack off.
Oh, Jack. Oh, okay.
for throwing him off
Mr.
with,
Jack off
with
to
my
you.
double card deal.
Oh yeah. Well,
He didn't like that. Now
Big boy glass.
I've seen that
Who
a
said
few
that?
times, so I was just throwing it in the mix. But
I'm
after
glad you could throw that up.
well, I
bigger
wasn't
so I could
upset.
see it.
What I wanted to explain was, if you do 2 or 3 cards or 5-card draw, and you do 5 at a time, you're actually increasing the chance of someone getting it wrong.
Roman, how's the
Right.
audio? Better?
But when you do the
I
wrong,
get
you
it. I got your point. That's why I didn't do
They're
that.
saying they can hear them. But I don't know why.
You got to know your audience, right?
Who called me Jack off?
One of the Facebook users that.
Seriously, guys, did you not listen to the beginning? It's Mr. Me Off.
First name Jack.
First name Jack.
Last name me off. Oh.
That was a fun summer. Though, and so what they would do in the camp, they also brought in people from overseas in Europe
Oh,
and they would
it's like
pay
an exchange kind of thing.
Right, they would pay their airfare. They give them a very, very small stipend of money, but it gave them an opportunity to come to the States.
Right.
And then they would take the day for holiday throughout the,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they would travel the country. And we had this one guy from back then, I think it was, I'm not sure when Netherlands became the Netherlands, Holland went to the Netherlands, but he was Dutch. So he was
Listen,
from Holland.
there's Holland, there's Netherlands, and then there's what's the other one? Holland, Netherlands, and there was another name for it.
I don't know. But whatever, he's from Holland, and he would rat out the counselors when they did something like come in late and someone would sign your name in for you, and he'd tell you the next morning, oh, Jack really didn't sign that.
Oh my God,
He used to
one of
wear-
those
He
kids.
used to wear clogs.
Oh
He
my
nailed
God.
his clogs to the floor.
Oh, I love it.
This guy did not understand.
Dude, clogs are not comfortable at
Oh, they're
all.
the worst. And
Wooden shoes, dude.
in the summer.
Yeah, that's
In the
meant for
mountains.
Pinocchio.
And then he didn't understand the American nasty pranks.
Oh,
He was
nice.
short sheet his bed.
Okay.
We used to put toothpaste in his bed. He'd climb in. He cries. He got him to cry. That made my son.
Okay. So the one thing that I love DJing at a fraternity, this was in Brooklyn Heights. The fraternity was Lambda Chi Alpha. I remember this because my buddy went there, got me a DJ gig with them. And there was one guy, this goes back in the days where, hazing was hazing.
Yep.
And pranks, whatever.
You died the way
You messed up, guess what? You wound up in a blue bath, which
Right.
I found out. You stayed blue for about a week, man. The dude was like Mr. Smurf, bro. I was like, that sucks. That sucks, bro. A blue bath. Woo, man.
So were those fraternities parties that you did anything akin to Animal House?
Yes.
Was it as wild?
Yes. 100%.
Were the girls as crazy?
Yes. 100%. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell any of the stories
Okay,
online.
I'm good.
I'm just saying I can say a couple of things. Like there was
Did you go home happy some of those nights?
no comment.
Okay. I went home happy.
So there was this Korean girl. I'm not gonna mention names. But she's maybe 5'2" the most, right?
Who, me, young?
Her too, and she, Korean girl, loved to drink, and the problem is, for the guys that would approach her, didn't realize she can hold her own. So the frat president, who was a good 6'2", maybe about 275, 280,
Wasn't your boyfriend, was
no, challenged her to a drinking game. He passed out.
it? Like
She
the
got-
opening of Indiana Jones?
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. Boom. And this was in the kitchen right next to where I'm DJing. I saw this
What
go
were they
down.
drinking? They did shots?
I think they were doing shots of vodka. I think it was shots of vodka. And this guy just into her, just to the floor, and she just walked away, took the bottle, and she goes, "Well, I'm gonna take it to the dance floor." Which, the way I got the gig was he invited me to one of the frat parties, and I'm listening to this DJ. I'm like, "Bro, that is not a
You could
DJ."
do this better.
I'm like, "Wow, this is horrible." During that time, I was in college at FIT,
Ah.
and so the classes were pretty much really skewed. So it was one guy and 28 girls.
Oh, okay. Okay, the ratio.
The ratio was way off.
Yeah.
So but I'm gonna turn this house out. They didn't expect the turnout the way it turned out, because that house was filled to capacity. They filled the first floor, which was the dance floor. They filled the basement. They filled the second floor and the third floor.
We're in
Brooklyn Heights.
we're in Brooklyn. Do you remember the street?
I don't remember the
Tomorrow,
street,
you all doing all of them?
bro. I don't remember this street exactly. Like I can see it in my head, but I don't remember the name of the street.
I used
I would
to
have
live
to
on-
call the frat brother up.
I lived on Whitehall Street, which
Okay.
is a little further south of.
Jack Wyckoff?
There you go.
There you go. Dude, not gonna get over that one.
Where's that poop I just left?
Where's that
So
basement?
you guys are third in on your cigars. What do you think?
Good question.
Thank you for changing the subject.
No, I'm trying to see what's
Yeah,
going on.
it's still the same for me. Like it hasn't transitioned.
So what do you get from that? What do you taste?
A cigar. Like there's nothing spectacular about it. To say honestly.
Is that age?
Yeah, that was age. Years. Probably 3.
So that's isn't that part of my father? I don't know. We don't
Yeah, I
have
think
fact-
it's part of the
we
my
don't have white
father.
hand for fact.
But this is the classical. Oh, the original. I'm sorry, the original.
Do you know who bought the Fonseca line? Did my father buy Fonseca?
I'm not really sure.
I'm pretty sure.
We need Jason. We need white hand here for facts.
Yeah.
He's our fact checker.
Anybody online know if the Fonseca cigar
I don't know, but somebody said
purchased by?
Jackoff helps get rid of the blue. Oh, that's horrible.
Hey, listen. I recognize for something better than nothing.
Nothing.
Walking
Exactly.
down the street, nobody knows who you are. Invisible to the world.
Mr. Wyckoff. Wyckoff.
It was a good place here. Yeah, that was.
No, so they filled the dance floor, and they didn't realize the turnout. They had to turn people away because they couldn't fit any more people in because the next 2 floors were the dorms, like where they slept, and those were probably occupied.
Yeah.
Not just with the guy in the blue bath, but yeah, I think it might have been the previous DJ that got that blue bath, or the guy who hired the previous DJ.
But they do a blue bath every
Oh, I don't
episode?
know. I don't think so. But at the end of the night, the frat president comes up to me and he goes, "Listen, we didn't expect this, and I know you said you didn't want to get paid. They're like, here's your fee, and here's your fee again to
Wow.
come back."
Wow.
And
So
they
were you resident there at that point?
Yeah, yeah. They did not want. They were like, "Dude, if you can make this turnout happen every time." So it was like once a month, every Saturday, that kind of thing.
Were you 19?
No, I was yeah, probably. Yeah, 1920. Yeah.
So when did you come to the States?
I came to the States when I was 12. So I turned 13 in the States.
So between 12 and 19, did you have a thick accent? When did you start? Because I can hear it, but it's not heavy. When did you start?
Well, yeah, I don't talk like this anymore. You know what I'm saying? I got rid of this a long time ago.
So Jack, you know how you learned how to speak English, right?
How I learned how to speak? How did I learn?
Go ahead. I can't wait to hear this joke. Come on. Come on.
Well, I'll tell you.
No, I can't wait to what you come up with this time.
It's the same.
It's the same, really?
Yeah.
How did you learn how to speak English?
Very Madeline.
Don't believe
Jack's like, I can hear it now.
I love you. You came and you left. Yeah, I can see it.
Come here, Lucy.
In the sky with diamonds.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds, y'all.
Somebody said my father bought.
You hit it.
No, my father bought
You said
Fonseca.
Fonseca, yeah.
You are correct.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
Thank you.
No, I lost the accent when I moved to New York.
So
Because in Washington State, they didn't care how I spoke. I spoke decent enough English. Like everything else, I was a straight A. My English was kind of shitty. But I was being ridiculed, as most kids, you know, they'll find something to attach to. They're like, there's a little Deutsche over here. So I made sure that was not the issue anymore. Got rid of it. And the first thing I said to them was, "Fuck you."
perfect English.
There you go.
So last time we talked a little bit about when I was a client service rep.
Yeah.
Sure. So I told the story about the Franca. So I have a very thick New York accent. Going like this. I'm gonna go play ball. I'm gonna do chocolate. Phone rings, I pick up, I say, hey, welcome to Wells Fargo, this is Jack Franco, how can I help you? Not Wells Fargo, it's just Lehman Brothers. And the woman says, can I speak to your manager? I mean, I'm looking at the phone, not incapable of screwing up a call, but in 2 seconds, I don't know how I did that. So I said, did I say something to offend you? She says, no, you just don't know what you sound like. You don't know that you know what you're talking about. And it was at that point I changed my diction completely.
Really?
Yeah. It was just.
So I was
people can hear
told
it,
I was told by one of our supporters that I do have a Yankee accent.
You do.
Y'all.
Stop it, y'all.
I have a Yankee accent, y'all.
So a little trivia on the Yankee
Fuck
thing.
out of here, y'all.
Little thing on the Yankee thing. Above, what is the Mason-Dixon is the north and the south. Yankees up there, Southerners down here. But you leave the country, you're a Yankee. Everybody outside of this country who live in America are Yankees. So effectively, all you Southerners are all Yankees.
People from the United States and Germany, Amis,
Amis?
Amis.
Americans.
Americans, Amis. I'm not even joking. You used to call them Amis.
They get a bad rap.
You couldn't even say Americans.
Americans.
Some.
They act foolish when they're out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he is an
A couple buddies and I, a friend of mine, had expatriated to Germany, to Berlin. Met a girl out there. He's a photographer. He moved to Berlin with her, and unfortunately, great guy. He had passed away, so they had a memorial for him.
Okay.
And two of my friends, my buddy Howard and Jason, and I went out to Berlin to see. And I got to tell you, one, they all spoke English.
Yeah.
Two, if you spoke German, they'd be okay speaking German.
Oh
But
yeah.
they didn't mind speaking English.
Right.
They didn't see it as, oh, I got to speak English to this guy.
No,
It
not at all.
didn't make a difference. And three, so nice, so much nicer than what the South people are supposed to be nice. It was a wonderful trip. We just had a great, unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah.
But it was a wonderful trip.
Yeah. But that's just it.
So
Even-
shout out to Elon, my buddy who passed away.
Cheers to you. Look, what the hell are you doing, man? There's like 18 different screens going on over here.
Trying to update the chat and get it bigger for you.
Just shrink our screen if you have to.
Well, I
We
can't.
don't really need to see ourselves. I want to see the comments more.
So you're on an island.
Yep.
You're stranded.
Uh-huh.
By choice.
By choice.
By choice.
Okay. Not because my wife put me there.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're escaping. I'm just saying by choice.
It was by choice I got to this island. Can I pick the island or
Give me-
it's just
no,
any island?
it's an island. There you go.
What up, son? This is Jay, y'all.
Hey, Ron, what's
Go say hello.
You know yourself.
I'll come around.
You could bring 5 things.
Good to see you again, brother. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm Jack.
Nah, it's
Hey,
all
how you
good.
doing, Gerard?
Gerard.
What's up, brother?
What's up, son?
Want to surprise you?
You did. You did. You did. So, 5 things I can take on this island.
5 things. I'll give you a better caveat.
Things, not people, right?
I didn't say that.
You
The
said thanks.
caveat is you are sick. So there's no issue between you want to bring a blood with you and your wife is like, what are you doing?
I got you.
You're a single guy.
I'm a single guy, stranded on an island, by choice. 5 things.
5 things.
Damn it. Definitely got to be bourbon and
It can't be
cigars.
5 bottles of bourbon either.
All right. It's got to be a big ass bottle of bourbon. No, it's got to be, I'm sorry, an entire cask.
Okay.
It's got to be one thing.
So
a big barrel.
peanuts. You can live off of peanuts.
I'm glad you
You
said
can live
with
off
the
of
tea.
penis.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I heard.
you're nuts.
I was like, wow.
That's what I heard too.
Right? You can live off of peanuts.
I can live with my penis, but I don't know if I can live off of somebody else's penis.
Besides water, you can live off of just peanuts.
You see, it still sounds like Venus, bro. I'm like, you need to pronunciate that T, son.
Bring
Wow.
a genie to get more things.
I love it.
That's a good.
So definitely a barrel of bourbon. A giant humidor.
Okay.
But the bourbon's gonna run out like within.
Well, with you in a day, but
A bottomless bottle of bourbon.
That would have to be another thing on how you get it constantly there.
yeah.
So that may be a thing.
I mean, I can ration.
Water might be better.
He didn't say how
Use
long I
water
have
to
to
make
stay.
bourbon and live.
It's
5 years.
5 years. Yeah, that barrel's running out.
You got 5 year supply of bourbon.
Okay,
That's one.
I'm good with that. And it's cigars as well.
5 years worth
Right.
of cigars.
2
days.
I need music.
Okay.
Well, so now you need a lighter to light the cigars. You need
Oh,
That goes with cigar. That's all. That's cigar for.
Hold on. If you know how to make fire,
Yeah.
With your penis, you can make.
With your
fire starter. Anyway, all right. So we got the 5 year supply. 5 things. Bourbon smokes, music. Wow, I got my kids.
Books, okay.
Supposed to happen today. Supposed to happen today. She messed up the schedule. So I haven't messed
Fishing gear.
Okay. So my 5 things are: 1,
Taking it overseas.
So
5, 3, blonde, gorgeous girl who is mute.
I already like your list better.
2,
Another.
I gotta have a stack.
And she's blind.
Hey, no, she's blinded with me.
Oh, okay,
She's
okay.
blinded for me. Clearly, this is my fantasy. Smokes,
Right.
all the peripherals.
Mhm.
I would have the internet. How it gets there, I don't know, but there's a tower somewhere near my island, even though you can't see
And
it.
you have internet.
And I got myself internet. I got music off that. I can read off that.
Okay. Bro, the internet.
Right,
The cigars.
right. Then I'd have 19 of my closest buddies, so we could play softball every day.
Okay. Okay.
And I would never ever come back to the real world.
Yeah, why would you?
Of course, in my fantasy, I am a good athlete.
I mean, you got 5 years to get pro, right?
Yeah. As my friends would say, I was a prophylactic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Terrible. I could hit a ball. I just couldn't quite pay enough attention to the outfield to catch the ball. But see what I would do in Central Park. I always played one field. That's where all the girls were bathing. That's why I missed. That's why I missed all the balls came out. Just wanting you to know that.
With babes around, you don't want to catch balls.
Yeah. No. Somebody catches me. I don't know. Close enough. So yeah, that's my stuff.
Okay. I like it. I like it, man. Like I said, I like your list a little better than mine. Yours was,
Yeah, I caught you off guard.
yours were more thought out.
I kind of set you up
You did set me up. You did set me up.
so I could talk about my fun.
Exactly. I see where that was going.
Yeah.
I saw where that was going.
About the 4th one, you're like, what's he taking me here? Yeah.
Yeah, but I get it, man. Now, how about this? Stuck on an island for a year.
When she talks, I'll kill myself. It won't last a year. Oh man, my wife is gonna see this.
Most likely. And this one isn't glitchy, so you can't blame it on a buffering issue. You can only bring one cigar brand.
Oh, Melania, Olivia.
Oh.
As you can't really see this.
It's all good. No, everybody can see. It's
Oh,
just
we
for
can
us.
see.
Right. But it's all
There
good. See? You can see it. Leave it right there.
The first box of cigars I bought was
Oliva?
these, but the
Lancero.
Lancero.
You're welcome. I'm helping you finish your sentences. I don't want you to say penis again.
No.
Aladino. There you go. The only brand he needs.
What is it?
Aladino?
Oh, Olivia.
Yep. I already know that about Mr. Paradigm.
So what's your favorite cigar?
I would bring the
Liga 91?
no, not the Liga 9. I would bring the Faro.
Honestly,
Like for me, like it's the Faro and the 10 are like the same league for me, but the Faro is so much harder to get. I would have the Faro because I enjoy that cigar so much. Like I have a few still, but I save them on the days that I can just have that cigar and nothing else.
Let's talk about Padron for a second.
Let's talk about Padron for a second. Padron or Padron? Because there's a cigar made down in Dominican Republic that I got. It's Padron.
No, this is
Pedro's?
Padron.
Padron. Like,
Okay.
Never heard of Pedro's. Padron.
Padron, yeah.
You said there's a Pedro?
Padron.
Oh, okay.
Down from DR. You don't remember that barber pole one I
Oh,
brought back?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but
But
it doesn't get the same. It's not in the same sentence. It's Padron.
it's not, but it's handcrafted by one dude who's got like maybe 5 workers growing these things. Only in 3 shops.
Padron-
But
Padron,
go
is that
ahead. Let's talk about Padron.
Nodal and
So-
Nadal?
Padron is well loved. It's well respected.
Mm.
It's well popular. Would you say Padron is worthy of the accolades it gets?
Personally?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Would you say the top series that they have? Well, Diplomatica really. I don't know why. That's not the Diplomatica. What's the
No.
the Damaso?
Yes.
I'm not a fan. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the. I like the 26 series, 64, not so much. I'm a 3000 guy.
You mentioned that.
Yeah, when we were sitting around last time.
Yeah, last time.
I like
Not
the
that
3000.
many people heard that last time because that's why we're redoing this.
Oh, okay. I wasn't on.
Jay, your favorite Padron?
26 series.
It's not Insidious, is it?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Gurkha.
Gurkha. You know, I don't.
Speaking of that,
Oh, so he's got an event for you to go to.
October 19th, for all our viewers and listeners.
Don't
Yeah,
do it.
OMB. Me and Jay's
Jay's favorite cigar.
You see that post?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. I was like, he had me up until I saw like the 2 cigars and the beer, and the cigars featured are
Yeah.
Gurkha. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm out.
Which one? Okay.
I don't have.
Oh, it don't even matter. It just says
Let me
Gurkha and
see
we're
that.
out.
Because I don't mind the elegance. I don't mind the Titan. They're pretty good cigars. I like Gurkha. Like
got
backpacks,
Washington.
Gurkha backpack.
Yes, this is so much better. Thank you, Mr. Producer. Shout out to Ruben, our producer. For look at how beautiful we see the screen and the comments. The comments right here.
Yep.
I smoked the Room 101 stick, which I ain't tobacco no. Yeah, we still haven't had it. Bring some back.
Oh, that's that astronaut one. Yeah.
What do you think about aging room?
I like aging, especially the last one they came out with the Sonata.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried that.
It is my favorite aging room so far. Yep. Jay, you had the Sonata yet?
Yeah, it's good.
You like it?
It's solid.
Is it solid all the way through?
Solid. Yes.
Yes, because I met Rafael Nonal down in Miami at the cigar shop on Bird Road. He was there, and the representative, Jill was handing a cigar out to everybody. I love that. That's a great idea. You know, you get a rep in, here goes, try this new steak. I'm like, yes.
I think 105 Cigar does that once in a while. They have people say, yeah. So another subject we can talk about is
No, but 105 actually they have reps that hand out cigars.
Yeah.
Garker.
I think they had a legal guy there last time.
No.
Yeah, and
Was it Wilma Fall?
I don't know. Oh, I forget. But yeah, they're
Big tall.
Okay.
No worries, no worries. My other favorite cigar is the one someone gives me for free. There you go.
That's always a good cigar. Free things always taste better for some reason.
For a few minutes. Not always.
And then-
Not always do they.
It's
you
like,
know,
wow,
beat the
give me
market.
this crap.
Yeah. So I got a story about Gurkha. Jay and I went over to Fayetteville. Fayetteville.
Yeah.
We call it Fayetteville.
Wow. Okay.
And this was Christmas. The Jewish state rep was there. He was wearing
Do they
a.
love you on that? Okay.
He had a onesie on, which was hilarious. But I went there, met my brother there, and a few of the women that from here went also, right? So we had a big table, and they had a raffle. So we all got raffle tickets or whatever. And I was messing with Jay. I was like, watch him call you for Gurkha. Sure enough.
Yeah, it happened. And I didn't know it was Gurkha at first. So I went down there, I was happy as shit.
Yeah, he's like, I was.
He was like, here's your poster. I was like, I don't need this shit.
No, gave you a poster, a hat,
Yeah,
and there was something else they gave you.
so proud.
Yeah, you were so proud that when you came back to us, you were like, dump. Like, I don't want any
I
of this
left that
crap.
right there.
You left it right there, and I took it. Because it's like any event I go to, sometimes I wear the Gurkha hat just to mess with people. And I got the Gurkha sign up on the Cigarage.
You guys really don't like your Gurkha, huh?
Nope.
I mean, there's a few good ones, right?
Are there though?
There really is.
Is it really short filler all of them?
Aganorson makes them.
No.
The ones that I like.
Really?
You a San Cristobal fan?
I like cigarettes.
I like San Cristobal.
Yeah.
I like those.
You know, I won't really shit on anybody's cigars. I mean, they're very subjective. You know, if you like
Everybody's
it,
got a
like it.
different palate, like you said.
We just like to make fun of it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, but you're not the only one. I mean,
Yeah.
the majority of cigar smokers will make fun of Gurkha.
Great merchandise.
What's up with the
You get some nice knife collections.
What's up with it? They'll be out in the spring.
All right, so
what happened with the comments? There was a comment that was up there, something about a Gurkha. Who makes it? Does Gurkha make a Maduro or something?
Yeah,
that's right. Something with a Maduro. Here it is. What's a good Maduro from Gurkha? Reem, you know this.
What's that?
You paid my first.
What's a good Maduro from Gurkha?
Good Maduro from Gurkha?
Isn't that your favorite?
Whatever's in the ashtray.
Cigar shop.
Whatever.
You gotta keep guys at the cigar shop. Take care of it.
Oh, you gotta love these guys.
all right, so let's wrap it up with
And I can still text.
what's your
you
plans for the weekend?
iPhones.
UFC's back.
Oh, okay.
So we had a nice run of a nice little Texas Hold'em, which we could still kind of do if we felt like it.
This is poker.
I mean, we could change up the game as
Oh yeah, definitely.
we could change up the game, right? Okay. But yeah, UFC is back on, man.
Different kinds.
Can't wait.
Yeah, because we got kind of screwed on the Duke game. Couldn't get it in. So
Yeah,
See, bro,
that wasn't fun.
that wasn't fun at all.
But you know what was
Busy
good
right now.
about this is a lot of times when you're playing poker, people
That's
tend
their
to
problem.
quiet and concentrate. We had a lot of good conversation.
Oh yeah. It was a great
That
conversation.
was a good time.
Well, I think as we play more, I think it'll move faster because everybody starts to learn how
That's the way it goes.
Yes. Yeah.
how they think they're playing.
Nobody ever figures me out.
Well, no,
whatever.
when we played here, that
Come
was
all in.
totally different
Yeah.
than when we played pre-COVID when we were always here.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Because nobody knew each other.
Hey,
Nobody
he
knew.
brought mine.
Well, we all know each other, but
Right, but I know what you
nobody
mean.
knew how you play.
How you play it, yeah.
Well, when you let somebody know you're called Mr. Me off, kind of know me now.
Has that stick transitioned for you at all? Still same?
Oh yeah, transition to a 6.
It went from a 10 to an 8 to a 6.
Yeah.
There you go. It's going down. Mine, solid throughout.
Oh,
Down pepper. I like it. You know.
Water.
Would I buy it
I
again?
won't be able to.
Possibly. You know.
It's dry.
But I have a couple of different ones, so I'll try the other ones. I have a 20-year, and then the Cuban something or whatever. But until next time.
well, I do appreciate the price point of a knockoff, but I've realized with cigars, especially like automobiles,
Right.
you get what you pay for.
But you're on.
Yeah. 100%.
I paid, I think,
But-
$2 a stick, and it's $2.
Except for factory
Okay.
smoke.
JJ,
What's up?
just real quick, the factory smokes. How many in the pack that you bought, and how much?
The pack, so the pack I bought was only about 10 because I got it. They were doing like one of their sports deals on Cigar Page,
Okay.
which is like Cigar Page, but they
Right.
only do it every couple of days. And I think I only paid like $20. But me and Reem were talking about it. You get a 20 pack for $30.
I was gonna say I bought a 20 pack for $32 with free
But
shipping.
and if you buy them off Cigar Page, they do free shipping and they do cigar points. So you get so many points you can use it for future.
For future
How was the
purchase.
smoke?
Nice.
Was it good?
Oh yeah, they're great.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
You drunk it?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not the guy here, but that cigar is
Phenomenal.
good.
That's what I smoked last week when I was drinking the Jack Fire.
Yes.
And they went together good.
Well, when we split a pack,
Oh,
I'll do that
you
fire.
went out.
We got a 40 pack.
If you do that, I'll
You doing a 40 ounce? What?
40 pack. Yeah, 40 ounces.
Did we pull the trigger on the Halloween ones? The Halloween sticks?
Oh no, we did not.
No, not yet.
No, we did not.
Yeah, you know
No.
what Halloween sticks are?
I mean,
Freaking
the price on those?
yeah.
I thought we found a 10 pack for $100 or something like that. No?
Hey, what was it, like 180?
Yeah.
Something like that?
For like a 10 pack.
For a 10 pack. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and they weren't
No.
like true cigars. They were like Aaron's like Aston's over here.
Oh.
I like how you call them Astons.
The black and mild sticks?
The Astons. Oh, wow.
White Owl.
All right.
That's probably what they were. Was wide.
I'll be the first to attest.
label.
I don't know a whole lot about what I'm doing, but the
That's what she
factory
said.
smoke is good smoke.
It's what she said in Candyland.
Was she right?
Here
It
we go again.
it wasn't
with
he in
this, man.
Candyland.
Oh,
Just making sure.
He said he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's gonna give it a go.
I'm going to walk
Is
out.
that your line?
Oh, my Lord.
Well, thank you for
All
having
right. Listen, with that being said,
I normally don't do this.
Kelvin always ends the show with want everybody out there to be happy,
To be healthy,
to be healthy, to be safe,
and most
but more importantly, we want you to be easy. That's it. That's a wrap. Thanks, Jack, for coming down.
Thank you for having me again.
Thank you for making that last show better this time around. Thank you, Ruben, for let's get this smoothed out. I like it. Got all the pages going, chats working. I like it. And it's just that, you know, maybe the microphone was picking up the studio audience more than us, but
And go in.
you breaks need to be a little more quieter next time.
Sorry, I thought this was the world famous Cigarage, not like a library.
It's not. You see the books. All right, people. Y'all take care.